is where Gen.G are kind of as well. If they're not careful with the walls, that just might kind of force your attacking advance to disperse and stagger.
Slow push across, pings coming down, worry about somebody lingering over in links. Just a cam from flashback. Will get taken out.
Careful.
Three-man push out of A main here from DRX. Still going to be a world away, so it's just going to be slowing up any real contention on the spike plant, which is still being brought forward here onto the site from Yeoman.
Wait for the wall. But like I mentioned, see, with the timing of that, now there's a bit of a B squad setting up
Spike
all the way from
planted.
the back. Turret placed.
Turret is there. Foxy9 watching. Eyes will turn. Quick pivot as soon as that turret contact comes through. Swing to clear it out, freeing, able to find the first kill. Yeoman's going to be taken down, killing off his counterpart Sova. Check the copy, the push coming through, freeing, able to find a second. Foxy9 falling to the wayside is Texture, finding two. Cleans him up, Karon. A couple taps in. He pulls back. Hold to half, comes in, Texture with a third. Karon getting one as well. Now it is all down to freeing. Looking for the hold, the swing will come in, and Texture will get himself another.
0 points, noting the positions now. Slightly pushes out of A, and the alt orb is being picked up by Hyunmin.
Catches two, just trying to get that overdrive built up a little bit more quickly. Also take the orbs away from Gen.G. Munchkin and Karon in particular would love to be cycling those ults.
Fortunately not quite afforded to Gen.G for now, but again, they have the gun, so watching for any potential pushes out, but nothing spotted. So they're gonna regroup back in towards B. What they don't know is that there are 3 players marching towards them.
Munchkin able to find one, tries to turn to the flash. Hyunmin getting that kill, trying to dip back, and oh, Yeoman challenging outward here. Just end up dying, but trades back. Texture, Karon able to find those eliminations. Just classics here in the hands of Flashback and freeing as they make their way over towards this B site. Karon dangerously low at just 21 HP.
Here.
Any more damage found is going to start hitting the wallets here of Gen.G. As quick shock dart in, somehow not coming away with the elimination, and Texture.
Star is now being placed outside of A main though. And the recon that notes most of Gen.G outside of A. That's why we see freeing now marking towards Art. Stars at the ready as well from the side of Mako.
Contact push, you ready to come through, freeing. Gonna send the drone, the tail went forward, and Texture is able to collect the kill. Hyunmin gonna be dead at the same time. Foxy9 pushing his way in towards Link, will eventually get caught as Mako steps out of the nebula. Kill found, but it's still a trade up here in Gen.G's favor.
What a dash. Now, rotates back. Mako trying to play into a more defensive position in case it's an A hit, but nothing found. No cams or any intel gathering tools apart from possibly Athens Flash on the B site. Gen.G should be able to just sprint towards the site. I believe Athens might have heard something. If not, the stars and the util will tell. So he tries to slow them down, pull those rotations across from his team.
Let's pop, has to back away. During here in the smoke, Halls taken by Texture, swinging around the back, swoop out. Oh, Yeoman pulls off the plant, nails the headshot for Flashback and Mako. Called a retreat, likely gonna have to be made, but Flashback doesn't get the opportunity, and nor will Mako. Texture there to collect.
Set up. Hyunmin on towards mid though.
I mean, this Gen.G are make me feel like I'm watching Original Pearl. Just going to the B site over and over again.
Without the harbor, I mean, they're just kind of dashing and pushing up front alongside the Astra. It's just Karon giving them quite a bit, but now also picking up the ultimates. Munchkin is looking for them. But off of that, Cam's not here. It's just down to the utility that DRX has, the setups.
Texture just baiting out the wall.
Yeah, smoked it off first, so it's a little bit more secure. But as the wall falls, you cut noise again. They just might be able to sneak on through. Athens tries to slow them down. They don't have the guns in this round, DRX, so they're not really looking to fight or peek with aim. Just lure Gen.G in, and Texture does push in the halls. Athens has an opportunity.
Flash turn from. Just the ping out, only catches on the Texture.
Rotations are here as well. 40 seconds left on the clock. Gen.G.
Starting to run out of time for any kind of rotate here without having mid or link control. So
30
Gen.G
seconds left.
just staying put, trying to maybe instill some doubt. 0 point will go through, only connects onto Athen. Big board coming in, Munchkin's gonna be taking down Texture, able to find another 2 kills here. As now the shotgun's coming through. Eventually Athen will get cut down. Hyunmin swinging around the back, puts Texture down for the first elimination. First kill that death that he suffers rather. Has the overdrive pop, needs to take them both out, but Charon will be left standing.
Not necessarily needing to go for the op just yet, so swapping sides now. Hyunmin.
Seems like his hand came off the keyboard there for a moment. And maybe just saw Texture dip back, thought that he was gonna be okay, but Munchkin sticks around, finds the kill. But they've gotten an elimination at A, it's time to go back towards B.
And DRX starting to move across as well. Stars placed in case it's a double back from Gen.G, but nothing found. Once again, down to the B utility. This isn't great, and if this round doesn't go well, you might see the timeout soon because setups need to change. For some reason, not quite being called. It's down to the walls and the thorns.
You know that hall is going to be cleared. Munchkin on the ground for now. Saw it slow up there, but still lobbed in. Rez comes out. DRX held at bay long enough for Munchkin to come right back into the fight.
Put on through with the spike down, they can just double back to hold from long. DRX need to spend quite a bit of time to take early space in towards halls. They're noting it, but all they've got, they don't have the mobility anymore.
I think they're just going to make the call to save, honestly. Economy's on a good spot. No one's on a flank, and Yeoman, he has Hunter's Fury. Fring will try to open things up, finds one. Mako immediately traded out, so both teams just losing on their Astras. Seems like the call is for DRX to try to battle this one out. Texture here in halls, finds flashback, turns around, and with that elimination, seems like that is going to be more than enough for now. DRX to get the message. They backpedal. 5-0 start now for Gen.G. Texture 13-1-0.
Yeah, because you really needed to take down halls for the retake. All right, everyone's moving around. That's good. That's good. But it also is Gen.G mostly bunched up towards A for now. Hyunmin alongside Freeing actually pushing up. Still, I mean, it's a bit of a
The swing out, Texture. Snappy on the readjust, finds it. What's that, 14 kills? Yep. 14-1.
crazy. And I mean, once again, it's the eco from DRX. Just can't expect too much.
I mean, at this pace, he would drop a 30 bomb.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
like in a 13-0, which is just absolutely ludicrous.
2 rifles on the side of DRX though, so maybe some slim chance to fight back at them, trying to pull off antics with the shorty.
Oh boy. Shorty v Shorty, push up, the second pump, tries to go for the knife. I appreciate the effort, but it's not gonna be enough to go ahead and get the elimination. Munchkin leading the charge in, Mako gonna be taking down Texture, does suffer another death. Fragment lobbed in, but won't be able to claim the kill. It's just gonna be a mauling here. The type
Has changed, it's more Cypher towards B. 0 point will note out Freeing's position, so Gen.G looks to collapse into him. Athen looking to support.
slow creep up. Do they just try the same setup again?
Deploying drone.
So I'm considerably further back here. As I think it rounded the corner enough to spot out a few. Texture swinging in, looking for the kill here, but Hyunmin, nice little rotation over to the side, able to gun it down within that smoke. Now trying to wrap around the thorns there. Flashback going to be noted. Gen.G for now, slowing things down, grinding to a halt.
Considering the fact that maybe some of the DRX players are right around the corner, especially around sewer as well. So needing to wait out a little bit of time, maybe wait for...
Spike dropped.
Not quite sure. The call at least. Munchkin gonna go back to explore to see if rotations have truly gone all the way over to A,
30
but
seconds left.
not quite.
Suppressing.
DRX still continuing to hold.
To your point there, but look at this. It's drawing some
Still
rotations,
one.
at least for a brief moment, but the call Rotate back over to A, reinforces position is made. Star now coming down, time gonna be ticking.
10
To work their
seconds
way
left.
across. To the side, Hyunmin able to go ahead, gun down 3, goes sliding forward, finds the fourth.
Spike down
Round.
A.
Grumbling here from beneath.
Pull off those acrobatics once again to stop Gen.G with their approach into A. If not, it's just down to Athen, who hasn't been too hot. Backs up all the way in towards Secret. Flashed for info. There it is.
Flash.
Check.
Drones out as well, so confirms that it is an A hit.
Oh, Youngman pushing forward, just clears out the turret. Everybody else backing away, but once again, Gen.G getting ready to attack into this A site. Wall
Not
at the ready. Just on the entrance here. Try to clear out some of the util. Foxy able to find Freeing on the push through. Swing around the back. Texture still going to get taken down. Athen able to find it, but Nano Swarm will destroy the Vice. Wall's up, push into the corner. Wall goes down, and Karon finds the timing. Hyunmin just a hair off, being able to take out Munchkin.
Player standing.
Just like that, Foxy finds himself a third, gets himself a fourth. Gen.G will not allow for DRX to build up. Flashback.
It's DRX back. Gen.G back towards the B site. Early peaks, but not quite anything found. Karon on a bit of a lurk too, just to catch rotations across mid if any. But nonetheless, expecting similar executes from Texture. He might walk into the trips maybe a little bit, and that's when Flashback might look for the opportunity.
Up and over has avoided them so far. Cam toggle. Does get the dart through. Texture swinging, spotting Mako for a brief moment, but still cannot be found. Mako gets away scot-free. It's just that stinger though, so not going to be favored in the fight at that range. Cosmic Divide
You should run.
being used, but there's a lockdown to the opposite side. Texture able to find Hyunmin. Weapon's going to be taken away, but Texture says that's perfectly fine. I have knives, but he can't put them to use.
Bomb grenade out.
So getting taken down, the Cosmic Divide now. Cutting them off. One player detained. Fragment now lobbed in to further delay. Freeing just waiting on the edge. Shock Dart going through. Takes quite a bit of damage. Hunter's Fury now opened up. Seeking targets. The Cosmic Divide wall is gone, and Foxy is able to find another 3 kills. Karon up over the top, trying to spot him out. Says, all right, I'm going to get the hell out of here as the spike gets ready to go off. And Gen.G not.
There's more position towards mid this time from DRX. Hyunmin maybe looking for the info from Free.
Revealing area.
And then the move. Reactions
Deploying
out now.
drone.
In towards mid. Ooh. I mean, it's at least 1 or 2 players, you know, some in mid, but A main as well. Flashback confirms the presence. Tries to fall back towards the Sentinel setups. But still, it is Gen.G. I'm looking at Mako's stars, but it's only gonna hold them off for so long. Flashback needing to be able to spam through. Off angles being held from stairs too.
Oh, push forward. Texture going to be taken down, Freeing. Over towards Art. Getting that kill, and that's going to be Gen.G now sent packing. 45 seconds remaining in the round. Munchkin already well on his way over towards this B site, but DRX similarly starting to fan out. Just Flashback staying at A.
30 seconds left.
With Athen already on towards B, this is where this sheer wall could hurt quite a bit if it's not dealt with effectively. So needing to find that tag.
Oh, Hyunmin swinging out, finding
18
one.
seconds.
15 seconds now remaining. The wall in their way.
They only got 10 seconds to get the spike down.
10
Ball's
seconds
now
left.
gone. Foxy trying to get something to happen here. Opens up something in some capacity. Rush forward. Karon able to get on top of one, but the spike is just not being planted. Now they have to kill their way through this one. Foxy is making such a strong effort forward, but Freeing tucked away.
Really being able to fend them off. You want to see those kills. DRX not quite able to find them still. And Gen.G now changing up their approach. It's been A and B so far, but this is one of the few times they're heading into mid.
Mako just dancing around the wall, bringing a couple shots. Hyunmin going off on the swing, but Foxy 9 is on an absolute heater. Another 2 kills. And another kickback as Gen.G just do not want to allow for DRX to get
Gun here.
any round wins consecutively.
And this is what Gen.G is so good at doing as well. It's just a bit of presence, but then they hold that position. Off of that, Foxy's able to pick up more.
Oh.
Athen, okay.
There's a small little drift away there. Flashback, rotating over to match. Trying to play together, but still just such overwhelming odds here in favor of Gen.G in the round. 2v5. Be a hell of a way of getting some momentum.
30 seconds left.
Up and over goes Texture, dropping down, getting the plant in. Athen doing his
Spike
damnedest
planted.
and finds it right as the spike gets planted. Texture giving his life for that cause. Tripwire, the stun out. Athen swinging, finding one. The cleanup will be swift.
Just desperately
Take
trying to
flight.
switch things up, but not quite being able to work off the information they have. Oh boy.
Texture. Okay, this time going to be outdone. Hyunmin able to find it. It's DRX. 9-3 half. Mako though taking a couple pot shots through the door. Knocked down to 17 health.
Still need to hold back. Not quite the guns they wanted. And Gen.G just backing off a little bit. Presence noted, but calling for some kind of hit towards the A side. Maybe the lockdown along with an all command. Or no, it's the Cosmic Divide to get the spike down just around the edge.
Being locked on as well. And everything in the kitchen sink can be sent last round of the half.
Oh my.
Flashback gonna be looking for a kill, trying to get the neural theft. Flash connecting. He's gonna be taken down before he can even try to commit it into the round. Foxy9 coming up with 2. Gets the rest onto Munchkin. Man advantage gonna be there for the side of Gen.G.
This is when you put the lockdown.
Yeah, so just use it in the cubby as well.
Yeoman's gonna be forced to push.
One enemy
Fine,
remaining.
expiring. Hyunmin's gonna be forced to do absolutely everything. Nanoswarm pops, he'll slide across that, finds one, but Munchkin not gonna. Okay, tuck into the cubby. Not something that we
pop
see every
flash
day.
setup.
So Texture to take contact, Munchkin to play off of said contact, and Karen to try to spring the trap. Question is, do they continue forward here, or do they just end up backing away? And Texture manages to get some damage across, because Hyunmin now down to 58. And it looks like, yeah, not going to fall for the whole thing here. DRX going to be rerouted.
Gen.G will wait a little bit of time before they kind of double back, or they might just continue to creep up front. At that point, DRX will not be able to sense the flank unless the trip is broken. So all held up towards mid now. Texture doing his best to try to keep them at bay. Turret will note the position as they push out of art as well. Gen.G reading and controlling majority of this whole round. But DRX, they still have an opportunity. If they get into the right positions, an A split execute might just give them the sight, might just allow them to maybe take down Yeoman.
Munchkin's going to be pretty late here on the rotate, still on B side. Stun coming through, but Texture has his teammate covered. We'll be able to find one, but Mako Athen trading it back. Foxy trying to hold his ground. Cannot classic. Not going to get it done. Now falls to Munchkin and Charon. Try to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Sheriff is available for Munchkin if he wants to pick it up. Looks like he's going to stick with the Ghost, however. Charon still arriving. Spot out on the one.
Once
Good point.
suppressed.
Only catches on to singular player here is Gravwell sent from Mako.
I cannot use that.
Couple taps here
Standing
from
ahead.
Fring. Dart gonna get cleared out. It's just over the shoulder here. Shock Dart. Point blank, just shotgunning it in, but the defuse got held. I mean, it was either him or it was a multitude of them, all combined either way.
All right,
Can't blame him. Oh, there's the peek. There's the kill. Gunman doing well with the force up. Hands it over to him from Athen.
But just looking to reaggress and find further picks with this outlaw.
Now
the
Munchkin
Guardian
has the
now.
Guardian. Headshot there from Foxy 9. Finds a second, finds a third. Mako picking up the Outlaw, swapping to the Ghost. Does manage to go ahead and reopen the B site. Yeoman and Karon, though, starting on the rotate. Mako down to 35 health.
So good damage thus far. In with the Outlaws and the pistols. Gen.G continuing to push up front. Karon all the way from the back. DRX looking for the spike plant, but
Shock dart.
yeah,
Last player standing.
that's tagged up.
Shock dart.
Oh man.
Didn't think it needed
They
it.
do potentially so much just given how successful Gen.G has been. DRX looking for the setups again. Maybe lurks through, maybe set up for the A hit.
I'm out of here.
Everybody is here.
Warren shot out. Back away.
Texture.
Mako getting the catch.
Bye-bye.
Texture.
He shouted on stage.
Yeah, I kind of heard him. There was a little bit of a spoiler for me.
He got jump scared.
He just go, whoa!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, well, the crowd gets a little chuckle out of that, but still is DRX possibly being able to get the lead of this round right now. Karon in the judge though.
Let's have the judge striking now, finding a second blind into the Nebula. Athen taken down, freeing dead moments before. Munchkin now alone, sending out the pop flash. But it's a little bit too late. Foxy swinging on the corner, finding himself another kill.
30 seconds left.
Oh, it's an outlaw too. Mako full armor.
Spike planted.
Jump across. Yo, man. Should be able to cover another weapon.
At the risk of making noise, but I would go for that. Yeoman doesn't though. He's just looking for the picks, but you gotta watch for your position. You don't want to go too close.
Last player standing.
Finds the outlaw shot.
This is a chance to clutch up, Yeoman. Don't
Open
screw
swap
this up.
to the Phantom, looking to get the hold to half. Mako on the opposite side. There's the grab, well for delay. Yeoman now pressing forward, trying to scout him out, back over onto the spike, holding for the defuse. Mako surely will not let it go away this time.
My ult's ready.
Deploy.
We shall see Gen.G already in position to receive. A presence
Sure.
noted.
There.
Thinking about going on the swing out here.
He's gonna have to listen for quite a bit. He's got the setup from Munchkin as well.
Drone immediately cleared. Fragment now. Sent out as the Nebula pops. Texture, swing across.
Like Till and peek.
Drone checking towards mid. Not going to be able to spot too much.
Oh.
Smoke dissipating.
Watch out. I'm out of here.
They here too. Relay bolt going to be sent in the slide forward, and Yeoman still stunned up. Somehow able to find the headshot there. Yeoman will get dropped. Push coming in now from our Texture.
One enemy
Tension
remains.
split, but Munchkin
Spike
coming alive.
down A.
3 kills for himself. Mako, however, fighting back.
Spike.
Has a spike, but has no idea where Karon is at. Karon
Judge.
with a
30
judge.
seconds left.
Mako at 44 HP.
Oh, this
And there are
comes down.
weapons available.
It's all positions. I mean, if Mako swaps over to a weapon, then he's gonna get noted. So I think he might just look to creep up with the judge.
Taking that back.
I mean, if he suspects Mako, oh, okay. It's not even an opportunity. Not even a chance to react. The fuse will come through. Gen.G